For the second time in just over 2 years, a president of Texas A&M has been forced to resign after being exposed for pushing left-wing politics. This is Friday, September 19th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Hey, we made it to Friday. Thanks for starting the end of your week with the Texas Minute. If you enjoy the Texas Minute, I hope you'll take a moment to give us a rating and maybe even leave a review. We appreciate the feedback, and it helps others find the show. Let's get into today's news. Yesterday, Governor Greg Abbott signed into law the Women and Child Protection Act, providing new protections for unborn children and their mothers. Passed during the second special legislative session, the new law cracks down on the manufacture and distribution of abortion-inducing drugs in Texas. Among other things, the measure holds accountable those who traffic abortifacient drugs through the mail from other states. The new law is enforced through civil lawsuits by private individuals. The law will take effect on December 3rd. An investigation has been opened by the U.S. Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division into the hiring practices of the city of Austin. The DOJ is looking into discriminatory employment practices tied to the city's diversity, equity, and inclusion agenda. In a notice sent yesterday to Mayor Kirk Watson, the DOJ announced it's examining whether Austin's involved in a, quote, pattern or practice of discrimination based on race, color, sex, or national origin in violation of federal law. At the center of the probe is the City of Austin's Office of Equity and Inclusion. Among other things, the office encourages the use of racial equity tools designed to inject race into city decision-making on policies, programs, and budgets. Late yesterday afternoon, Texas A&M announced Mark Welsh will step down as president of the university at 5 p.m. today. This came after pressure had been building from former students, donors, and lawmakers calling for Welsh's ouster. A former Obama administration appointee, Welsh was well known as a staunch advocate for left-wing causes ranging from the DEI agenda to LGBT ideology when he arrived at Texas A&M to work at the George H.W. Bush School of Government and Public Service. Earlier this year, Welsh drew the ire of Governor Greg Abbott for allowing A&M money to be used for a business program that excluded white and Asian students. The governor publicly called for Welsh to be fired unless the sponsorship was canceled. Welsh eventually backed down. Most recently, Welsh was caught berating a student who objected to coursework providing instruction on how to present LGBT themes to children as young as 3 years old. Welsh told the student that such coursework was necessary for individuals who wanted to be public school superintendents. Welsh only terminated the professor involved when it became clear he could no longer defend her. Considering that Welsh himself replaced a president forced to resign for similar left-wing tendencies, one hopes the A&M Board of Regents won't make the same hiring mistake a third time. The Texas Minute will be right back.
News and analysis on what's happening in Texas. End your day with daily headlines from Texas Scorecard. Every day at 5 p.m., join me, Brandon Waltons, as we recap the biggest stories of the day and talk about why they matter to you. From the state capitol to town hall, there's no shortage of events happening. Keep up with it all. Listen and subscribe to Daily Headlines from Texas Scorecard.
After a year-long investigation into ballot harvesting operations targeting numerous senior citizens in South Texas, Modesta Vela of Roma has been arrested in Starr County. Ballot harvesting typically involves a third party illegally collecting and handling voters' ballots in order to influence elections. In South Texas, these third-party ballot harvesters are known as politiqueros. Investigators with the Office of the Attorney General allege that Vella's activities focused on Texans over the age of 65, a group often targeted in such cases due to their automatic eligibility for mail-in voting. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Addie Hovland, Brandon Walton, Sidney Henry, and Travis Morgan. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go make it a great weekend.